Hello there, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Relaxed Fantasy Review. On this channel, we spend our time looking at fantasy of all sorts, from books to movies to video games, and applying the characters within into the tabletop game, Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. Today, though, we're going to be looking at a core mechanic of D&D itself, specifically a subclass for the Warlock, known as the Pact of the Archfey. The patron Archfey basically means that a great, powerful fairy found you, or you found it, and it gave you your magic, as any patron would, and therefore this particular warlock's magic tends to favor the concepts of the Feywild and the fairies in general and their vibe. But what does that mean mechanically? Let's have a look-see how this warlock works. Now, warlocks get their powers at 1st, 6th, 10th, and 14th level, and straight away at level 1, they get an expanded spell list. Now, this spell list doesn't quite work like other expanded spell lists. It's not like the cleric. Basically, it means that the spells are added to your options. You can pick these spells that count against your spells known. But the Warlock has a pretty limited spell list naturally, so this gives it power to widen that up a bit. And on this particular spell list, you got things like Fairy Fire, you've got Calm Emotions, Phantasmal Force, you've got Blink, Greater Invisibility, Dominate Beast, Dominate Person, a whole bunch of fun mind-controlling and illusion spells, which really matches the Fey theme, and it's a great list. I give it a 9 out of 10 overall. Then, also at level 1, you get the Fey Presence power. This means that you can cast a 10-foot cone of charm or fear effects. This can be resisted with a wisdom save and lasts for 1 turn, giving you the ability to charm or frighten creatures that are directly in front of you within a 10-foot space. It's not bad to charm or fear creatures, or charm or frighten creatures, but it's a short range and only lasts for 1 turn. I give this a 7 out of 10. Then at level 6, there's the Misty Escape power. Once per short or long rest, you can, if you take damage, so this is after you get hit by something, you can use your reaction to teleport 60 feet and turn invisible until the start of your next turn. So this is a great little escape. If you get cornered or you get hit, you pop somewhere else, turn invisible, meaning the enemy has no idea where the heck you went, giving you a chance to either hide or retaliate from your invisibility. It sucks that you can only do this once per rest, but considering that warlocks short rest all the time to restore their spell slots anyway, you'll be able to do this probably once per battle when it really matters. 9 out of 10 for this power. Now, the Beguiling Defenses power you get at level 10. This means you gain immunity to charm, which is okay. You also have the ability that if a creature tries to charm you, you can use your reaction to reverse the charm. Creatures that try to charm you are pretty few and far between. It's a Fey concept to charm, but most magic users aren't going to try to do this against player characters. It's nice to be immune to something, but charm might be one of the worst things to be immune to. I give this a 6 out of 10. Finally, at level 14, you get the Dark Delirium power. The Dark Delirium power is an illusion. You can draw a creature into this illusory realm where it is either charmed or frightened by you for a minute. Now, it has to make a wisdom saving throw to resist this, but if you manage to pull it off, it's trapped in this mental place where you can either have a nice conversation with it while it's charmed with you, or terrify it with fear for the whole minute that it's there. This is a great interrogation tactic, or a great way to take an enemy out of a fight. It can be used once per short or long rest, but it is very, very effective at taking a single creature out of any situation you need to. It's pretty good. I give it an 8 out of 10. And overall, I give the Archfey Warlock an 8 out of 10 in general. The vibe here is very clear. Charm and fear. Mind control, domination, illusions, and all that sort of stuff. This is what the Fae do. And when a Warlock is granted the powers of an Archfey, it reflects this. So if you're into illusions and you're into tricksiness, this might be the Warlock for you. Give it a try. This has been the Relaxed Fantasy Review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down below, and keep your eyes peeled for more subclass reviews coming down the line soon. Have a good one, my friends.